Hey everyone, we're going to continue learning about around our community. All right. Now this time we're going to talk about the post office. All right. The post office is a place where you can send mail out or go and get your mail. Now, when I mean like send mail, what do you mean? Like maybe I want to mail a letter. So I'm going to write a letter and I put it in a envelope. Very good. So when you put it in an envelope, you probably lick that part right there, or you can tape it and you close it, and it keeps the letter that you wrote in this envelope. All right? But this envelope's missing something. I can't just send this out in the mail because it needs a what? Usually it goes in the corner. Do you guys remember what that's called? You're right, it's a stamp. You need a stamp. All right, the stamp is what allows the mail to go out because it says that you paid for that letter to go out into the mail. All right, so you put your letter in the envelope, you put the stamp on the envelope, and then you put it where? Two options. You can go to the post office and give it to a mail person that's there, and then they can mail it out, or you can put it in like your mail slot wherever you live or your mailbox, or you can drop it off in one of these mailboxes. All right, this is a mailbox that you can find usually around like stores or neighborhoods, and you put your mail in there, your letters, and then the mail person will come and take it out and then send it off to wherever it needs to go. So these are mailboxes. Well, let's say you have something that's just too big and it won't fit in a mailbox or even the mailbox you have at home or one of these, all right? Because you don't want to send a letter. Maybe you want to send a package. And look at all those packages. They come in different shapes and sizes. We have squares, rectangles. We even have tubes. Usually you put like posters or stuff in there. All right, these are packages. But you can't just put a stamp on here because they weigh too much. And to figure out how much they weigh, you have to put them on a scale. So when you go to the post office and you have your package here, they put it on a scale and it tells you how much it weighs. And depending on how much it weighs, it tells you how much it costs. So once you pay that, people at the post office put it in the back, and then they grab all the letters, they grab all the packages, and they put it on a mail truck. So that the mail truck is the vehicle that's driving all the mail around into the neighborhoods or businesses to drop off the mail. Now, so they put it on the mail truck, but who's the one that's driving the mail truck? Or who's the one that's delivering your mail? Well, if you said, like the mailman, mailwoman, or postal worker, that's another term to call them, is postal worker. It means that they work for the post office and they deliver your mail. All right? Now, if you look closely, you will see that she is grabbing some letters or mail from this bag. What do you think that's called? It's not your question. It's actually called a mailbag. All right? So the mailbag is what the mailman or mailwoman or the postal workers, they carry around and they keep all the letters in there. And then they go around and they drop it in people's mailboxes. All right? Now, my mailbox is built into my door. I know mailboxes can be at the end of your driveway, or if you live in an apartment complex, there's like a big giant mailbox that has like little doors, so each one has a number. You can do that. But let's say that a mail person has way too many letters to fit in one bag. Well, if that's the case, or they have to deliver a lot on the same street, they will put it in a mail cart. All right? It's kind of like a wagon, but it's called a cart where there's two bags on either side, and then it's filled with all the mail, like the letters and stuff. They usually keep the packages in the car or in that mail truck, and then they'll deliver those. But all the letters and stuff, they can put it in a mail bag or a mail cart, and then they can wheel this around and help deliver the mail. And then, like I said, I don't know if I showed you the word, but there's mail cart. When you go to like an apartment complex or at the postal office too, where you go get your mail, there's little mailboxes everywhere, and they look like this. All right, it's called a post office box or a PO box, or it's something very similar to what you see again at an apartment complex, where all the mailboxes have a number on it, and then you have a key, and you put your key in there, and you turn it, and then look, there's your mail in the post office box, all right? It's in your mailbox. All right, friends, let me go ahead and show you these cards one last time, all right? So if you have a letter, you put it in the envelope so you can send it out in the mail, but before you do that, you have to put a stamp on it. And then once you put a stamp on it, you can drop it off at the post office, or you can put it in a mailbox so that the mail person can come and take it and send and mail it out, or like send it to where it needs to go. Now let's say you have something bigger than a letter, that you don't have a letter to mail, but you have a package to mail out. But the thing about packages, they don't take stamps because they have to weigh them and tell you how much it costs to mail them. Because some are heavy, some are light. You just always have to weigh things. All right, then they put it all in a mail truck so it can go out for delivery so that the mail can go where it needs to go. Then you have the postal worker or the mailman or mailwoman. All right, the postal worker is who takes the mail to wherever it needs to go. And they carry it in a mail bag, or if they have too many, a mail cart. And then they put it in the mailbox for you to get your mail. All right. Friends, thank you so much for learning more about the post office. I think I learned some new things too. I didn't really know all these things, the mail cart or mail bag. But I want you to go back, watch this again, pause on the pictures, try to think what the word is, and then if you don't know, listen to me, look at the word, and just keep practicing, all right? These are things that we need to know. All right, and then next time when you write a letter, make sure you have a stamp and an envelope. All right, bye.